playing the Sylas into Kassadin doesn't leave much room open for the kill pressure to come through. This can be a very safe lane, especially if you go with TP as well. You can go on Seal Spellbook, on Humanoid if you want to have some kill pressure yourself, swap to that Ignite. And I actually think this is a very favorable Kassadin draft to come through. The only worry that there would be is the fact that if Kassadin gets pushed in, as he so often does, it allows Excel to play for some of these lanes that they want to get ahead in the early game. So for Fnatic, it's
punished a little bit as they lose control of their jungle, as Razork gets invaded on with these waves in favor of Excel. There's some pressure on Xerxes to make a move, and right now he's coming in here behind Rekkles and Rux.
Yeah, wants to try and go for the dive here. Look at the video as well. He's actually just TP back into mid. Could try and make his way down, but wave is about to crash.
It's not a huge wave, and Rekkles will be the target. Flash forward, taken down. First blood secured by Targamas. Teleport being channeled as well. Humanoid level 5 will jump forward onto Xerxes. Fnatic get themselves one back, and it lands with Kassadin.
And that was actually a big turnaround play from Fnatic. Humanoid hadn't backed first in mid. Video just TP'd in.
The 9th respectively for their role. Obviously the team sitting at 1 and 3 makes that a little bit more difficult, and they will be the target of another gank. Razork and Humanoid here as well. Xerxes only level 4. But the minion wave is slowly being cleared out. Patrick's going to use that relentless pursuit backwards. The tower is targeting, and Rux will go down. Targamas gets his second kill of the game, and all of a sudden it's XL with the numbers advantage. Targamas escapes, and Vito arrives to join. Humanoid will get taken down. It's another for XL's. Fnatic have got one back. The fish is down. Fnatic get punished for the dive.
You had one job, Fnatic. It was to not int. You didn't have to win. You just had to not int, and they immediately try and go for this play in the bot side, and it's turned around by XL. Suddenly that's
mid lane right now. Razork's going to at least sneak through, but Patrick and Targamas have roamed their way up. Rekkles is catching that wave down bottom. Patrick uses that E to escape and waiting for Xerxes to join. Another Riftwalk forward, chunks out some damage, but there's no further engage. Some poke goes out, and Fnatic get the trade for now.
Yeah, Xerxes still on the Rift Herald though.
Oh, the re-engage, the bubble, throws up Rux, and the culling takes him down. That's Patrick with his second, just catching Fnatic unawares.
And I'm really surprised that we're seeing Fnatic go for these aggressive plays, because
I wanted to have a little bit more of the competitive ones. Down on average 1.7k at 14 and 20 minutes, but they have been able to bounce back throughout some of their games. Right now, though, they're going to continue to lose, as Wonder will be the target, as Odo picks up a kill in the top lane with Xerxes, and instead just going to drop the Herald and step away. You do have to keep a close eye on where Xerxes decides to play, because with that cease and desist, there's the ability to instantly blow someone up. In response, Humanoid and Razork making their way down to this bottom lane.
Yeah, I mean, I think XL are just going to back away, though. You're not really going to be able to force much more. Xerxes now has the bot lane, though, moving with them, so maybe they're thinking of something, but I mean, Razork is here. Razork has read this really well.
Well, that's a flash forward. The dredge line will be dashed away from. Tidal wave not going to connect, but the chain of corruption does, and all of a sudden Xerxes is the target, taken out by Rekkles. Fnatic get their 4th kill of the game. Humanoid is making his way through the jungle. Do they fancy another dive?
I don't know if you want to go for a dive. Patrick and Targamas, well, should back away. Should is a good word, though, as maybe they do just stick around here.
Sticking onto it for now. Razork takes a couple of shots from the tower, and the minion wave was cleared. He escapes with his life. Dredge line used by Rux. Rekkles, no mana, flash and heal. Gonna need both of those in just a moment. Patrick gets caught up by the dredge line. The wall, the whack, and the damage from Razork is too much. Targamas trying to go some portal combat. He's got himself one, but he can't get more. Ends up being a 1-for-1 in the second fight.
Nami's the most fit person on XL right now. 3 kills over to Targamas off this, and
he's forced to flash over the wall to dodge the Aqua Prison. Throws out the ulti onto Patrick, who's culling. Is body blocked by Razork. Continues to tank it up, and the flash forward from Patrick secures the kill. Now Razork will be the next target. Humanoid Rift walks forward, may need to force the flash, and does so. XL continue the chase, continue the pressure, and they catch Fnatic in their own jungle.
I mean, Odo Omni just moved across from topside as well. He's pushed in mid, threatening that mid turret, so really nice job from XL to spot out what Fnatic were doing. Trying to make a pick onto bot side, and XL end up coming out on top.
I mean, it's felt like almost every proactive play from Fnatic this game has been punished in some ways. The tower dives have
playing a little bit further back and moving in, and now Humanoid is in a lot of trouble.
Oh, he's stunned in place. Teleport coming down from Wonder. Humanoid continues to get burnt down and chunked out. It's going to be secured by Odo, but now multiple members of Fnatic could have looked for a re-engage. Instead, 1-for-1 trade. And we need to keep an eye on where is the rest of the members. Rekkles making his way from that mid lane. But another opportunity where XL managed to find the kill. They've got that vision in the jungle to fall down into safety, and they just push the wave. Fnatic are on their back foot constantly.
And this is the problem for Fnatic, right? We kind of talked about losing.
Okay, but that implies that XL are taking advantage of the fact those outer towers are down. They have done a very good job throughout the course of this game pushing vision into Fnatic's jungle. They've moved responsibly, and we've got another siege being set up, another engage. Razork and Humanoid jump onto Xerxes, instantly traded back on by multiple members of XL. The tidal wave will split up Fnatic's members. Another kill goes over to XL.
Already behind, but XL moving up towards this top side. They want to pick Video. Fnatic are reading this.
XL once again, a little bit of a numbers advantage. They're already jumped onto Razork. He's dropped for now. That Cyclone does very little to slow them down, and it is just another opportunity, another example of XL getting the better of Fnatic. The single target CC, the damage follow-up, and once again, now they are in the driver's seat. They've started off the Baron. There's a little bit of support here from Wunder and Rux. Wunder's going to go Mega Gnar in just a moment. Needs to be huge, but look at that damage! With the Nami empowered double shots on Lucian, Wunder gets chunked out. He's about to Gnar out. His Vito has stolen the ultimate away. They've at least stopped the Baron, but it's starting to look more and more dire for Fnatic.
There's a lot of poke on Fnatic between Wunder and Reckless, so XL kind of feeding the brunt of that. They will back away, but nice pick.
Hijacked away that Mega Gnar, has the ability to engage with it. Fancies the shot, manages to double stun. Wunder's gonna Gnar out himself. Vito goes golden under the tower. The rest of XL start to back away. This time round, XL bite off more than they can shoot. Humanoid is teleported in. Can flank and jump around the 4 remaining members of XL. Got to be very careful though, because that single target damage and CC will be a lot. Humanoid's able to escape for now. Rift walks and flashes to safety. Unfortunately, they only get that 1 kill. They do defend the tower, and with 35 seconds to Dragon, Fnatic may fancy a shot.
Great flash punch from Xerxes to actually get onto Humanoid there. Now Humanoid has to back away. XL trying to hold on. They will have that TP, as you pointed out. Humanoid.
Look at the movement speed and the combination with Nami. Patrick gets his 5th kill of the game, takes down Humanoid, and now XL will have a numbers advantage for about 40 seconds. TP was used in that previous fight, so they're going to start off Baron. Razork is making his way, he's just crossing the mid lane right now.
Video TP's in towards mid lane. I think you're just going to see Fnatic trade this. They're just going to go straight for the Dragon instead of actually trying to contest for this, but Video and Odo Omni are still there. They still could try and just put some pressure down, but it looks like it's just going to be a trade of objectives at the moment.
Bigger advantage, obviously, to XL, who have been able to control the waves and been able to push Fnatic backwards. Dragon will get secured. 3 members of XL stepping forward. Rux is going to use that dredge line to some form of safety and will continue to get bullied and beaten down. Odo gets it. I think XL have been responding very well. I think XL are using their engage tools effectively, and now with the Baron Siege, going to take down their 5th tower of the game.
Humanoid has level 16 and now has his Zhonya's completed though. This is where he can play very aggressive, as you can see, pushing forward onto Video, knowing that he has that safety in his back pocket. But XL, they just want to play this slow, use that Baron, make sure that they're keeping Reckless as the sole person that can really clear these waves, pushed underneath his own tower.
There's a hijack Chain of Corruption available to Vito, throws it out, starts to lock down members of Fnatic. Cease and desist goes out, and Rux flashes forward, throws down the ultimate. They've got Patrick! They've got Patrick! Fnatic need to find more though, as Odo is running amok, and he takes out Razork. All of a sudden, 4 members of Fnatic start to back away. It's a 1-for-1 trade. They stop the bleeding.
And crucially, they get the AD carry there, so kind of takes the wind out of the sails here for XL on this push. So instead, they're just going to be able to back away. I mean, nice job from Fnatic to get onto the backline.
Answered, and we're just going full ARAM. Razork can flank, ultimates up, and no flash available.
And if you can try and get on towards Patrick, that's going to be the key carry here. Video almost has his Rabadons completed, but Patrick!
Chain of Corruption doesn't end, and Tidal Wave splits up Fnatic. Vito's got flash, as well as that hijacked Gnar ultimate. Fnatic stepping forward, Wunder about to Gnar out himself, and Razork gets the knock up onto Patrick. He immediately flashes away, starts to channel the culling, finds the kill onto Razork. Humanoid will at least get one back. That's Patrick down, but what can Odo and VTO do? They're trying to chase down Wunder on the back end as Humanoid is the target of Xerxes. Rift walks away to safety. 3 members of Fnatic stepping back, allowing Reckless the time. He takes down VTO. Berlin is behind Fnatic, but Targamas and Odo continue to be a threat. That is a a gigantic burst of damage. And Rekkles is channeling, charging, will not land the next shot. Fnatic can turn for that dragon.
I mean, you got TP on Humanoid. He can come in immediately. That was the fight that Fnatic needed. Patrick playing too far forward and thought his team would be able to save him, but there's so many dive opportunities for Fnatic, and there just wasn't enough in the tank.
Teleport's now coming in here. And Wamne will try to thwart Fnatic's third dragon. Potentially have another fight on our hands. Wonder does have TP available as well. He's stepping forward. And again, one of these initiations where this time round, Patrick goes down, Fnatic are able to split up XL and crucially survive that single target damage.
And the big thing for XL is like their composition works as like a combo, right? If Humanoid goes in, cool, Targamas get the wave out, Xerxes goes on towards the Castle, you burst down the Castle, you've even got Odo there for the CC, and the wave prevents the rest of Fnatic from following up onto the Castle. But that was not what we saw. Patrick takes one step too far, then a second one, and he gets bullied. Now though, XL on towards the Baron, Fnatic are collapsing.
I've got that tingly feeling in my tummy. Fnatic trying to stop this Baron. Wonder and Razork, it's stolen! It's stolen! Fnatic managed to steal the Baron! It is at the cost of Razork's life, but that is huge at buying time, stalling out, closing this gold gap. And Fnatic are finding some momentum here, Dagda.
I mean, the fact they even got the last dragon as well means that now they're the ones that can actually try and contest. If Fnatic got their win over Koi was trying to play it through these sides, trying to play the map, trying to make sure that they could find these moments to fight back against Koi. Now they got to do it again against XL.
That's a lot of damage onto Targamas. Humanoid gets chunked as now Targamas steps backwards. Level 18 on that Kassadin. Wonder continues to push the top lane. Engage onto Rux. He isn't going to flash over the wall. Chain of Corruption lands and starts to spread. Rux stays alive for now. BTO's incredibly low. He's about to be taken out. It is! It's Humanoid that finds another kill. All of a sudden, Patrick, Odo, and Targamas need to step back. A double for Humanoid. Wonder is in the fight after the teleport, and there's going to gnaw back Odo. The GA is now propped, and all of a sudden, Patrick is a target. Humanoid gets some damage out with the help of that tower, and Razork finishes it off. 3 kills to Fnatic. 4. They're looking for the ace, Dagda. This is the lead that Fnatic wanted.
Screw the ace, they're looking for the end. Look at mid lane, they're just barreling down. They know that they can do it. Late game Kassadin comes online and Fnatic come on with them.
What was this game? Fnatic could not find a play that worked for 30 minutes. And in the blink of an eye, they take down XL with 4 members dead, turn their attention to the turrets. There's no one alive to defend. Fnatic will come from behind to take down XL.
It is becoming the story of Fnatic. Losing the early stages and then somehow trying to bring it back against Koi. Now again here, they're able to bring this game back, but that was a hard-fought victory for the Fnatic squad.
I think you have to be honest and acknowledge that the way this game played out is a indication of why these teams are at 1-3, now 1-4, 2-3.
Yeah, I mean, it's